Hello everyone, I'm Carolyn Clairvoyant and I want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you everybody for joining me for the October Tarotscopes, and I will go through and do each of the readings individually, and I'm keeping with the same formula that I used last month, which is giving you a chance to see how I work with the tarot. Of course, you're going to find this month is a stimulus month. It's one that's going to get you proactive and out there, and you're really looking towards change. Not only is this month beckoning new beginnings and transitions within your personal life and your professional life, it's heightening ways in which you can be successful within yourself, which is a very good positive, especially if you've been kind of meandering around and not really seeing any results in the past months. Some of us have been feeling like we're circumnavigating and doing the same things over and not accomplishing much because we've had quite a lot of planetary changes, but we're starting to see these all move forward now, so we've got some really great successes sitting ahead. Now, if you haven't caught up with my giveaway, I am giving away a free 1-year reading. This is something I did last year and I found it very, very popular. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. 2 people from my YouTube will have an opportunity of winning. So if you're part of my YouTube and a subscriber, 2 lucky winners will be coming there. And all you need to do is go and find my giveaway video, which I uploaded last week. And also I'm giving away 3 individual giveaways on my Facebook as well. So if you're part of Carolyn Clairvoyant's Facebook page or the Carolyn Clairvoyant Tarot Corner or my Carolyn Clairvoyant private group, which actually runs live feeds and readings, then you're in the draw as well. All you need to do is put your name down in that comments part. Not on this video, guys. Go and find the video that I actually released the other week and be able to put it down on there, and then you'll go into the draw. I want to thank you all very much for joining me. I hope that you have a momentous month. You've got a wonderful time ahead. This is going to be quite successful for each and every one of you in your own individual ways. You're coming out of where you have been. It's like the clouds have parted, the sun is shining. It's not only coming into a time of rejuvenation and wonderful changes, you're starting to see some of those beautiful plans that you anticipated happening at the beginning of the year or in the middle of the year now starting to manifest. And this should be just absolutely beautiful. I thank you so much. Please enjoy my individual Tarotscopes, which are about to follow. Thank you and cosmic hugs. Hello Aquarius. Well, here we go. We're going to check out what's coming up for you in the time of October 2018. Of course, we've had a few cards drop out, which is not unusual. That's often Spirit's way of letting us know that there's something that's important or significant sitting around. And at this rate, we'll have no cards to read because everything's popping out. So you must have a lot going on. So before we go any further, we're going to, oh my goodness, we're going to divide these cards up and start. And I can tell you we've got a very small pack. All right, so here we go. We're going to look over your home and your family, okay, or where you are within yourself right now. Career goals and aspirations are the things that you're trying to achieve. We'll look at your finance, health and well-being, and of course your relationship areas. And I can assure you, you'll have quite a large set of cards that have all fallen out, so it must be a very interesting time for Aquarius at the moment. So the first thing that you've got around you in connection with the home and the family, you've got the Devil in reverse. Now the Devil in reverse tells you there are changes in your accommodation, changes in your normal everyday living experiences, and you may be finding yourself getting out of ruts that you've felt that you've been compelled to. Something's changing, bringing you a better opportunity to have a little bit more independence, but you keep going or being attracted to this. So this tells me that sometimes you can go back to the problems, or sometimes you can get caught up in the dramas of this, and now you've got a chance to break that habit. It's up to you whether or not you stand by it. Now for some people, the end of a lease is coming, an end of an era is coming, and an end of a time is coming, and because of this you are making that change. For others, this is a time for you to look at being in a better location, being in a different time in your life, and and also looking at ways in which you can tidy up anything that's been outstanding. Buying, selling, changes in location, changes in the home and family dynamics, old problems, things that you felt compelled to continue along with even when you didn't want to, all will start to come to a bit of a cessation or a bit of a stop during this period of time. So you'll be finding that there is a chance for you to break that cycle and to make way on a new time in your life. Now, in connection with your career goals and aspirations, you've got the moon in reverse. Now, the moon in reverse tells you there's a very strong expression of interest around. People are very interested in what you're doing. Even if you're doing nothing, they're still interested in that. And therefore, you're going to be finding yourself really looking at ways in which you can channel all this interest, whether you can put yourself out there. Is it time for a new job? Is it time for you to develop a sense of who you are by following some of your own goals and aspirations? Therefore, you're going to be finding that this is a very strong communicative time where you're communicating, you're putting yourself out there, you're getting caught up in classes, and you're being more energetic towards seeing results. And because of this, you may find a very strong expression of interest around you, okay, for employment or new work or new goals. Now, if you've been talking about this for some time and you've needed to get out of the rut that you were already in connection with your living or personal environments, then you may be finding this enables you to make that break, okay, because it just shows here that you've got a chance. There's an expression here to open up a new doorway. Those that are looking for work, of course, this means that you are looking at avenues in which you can challenge yourself with great skills. You're wanting to get outside your comfort zone, so new study, new job opportunities, new areas will definitely be there, but it does come down for you also to put your hand up as well. It's just not going to flop into your lap. Your financial areas are the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands show here great success. This is your ship coming in. These are opportunities. It shows here travel. It shows here emotionally you put in a lot of energy and you've negotiated what you've wanted, and the money's sitting there, or the opportunity to earn money is sitting there. But it's going to take you outside your usual comfort zone. So you may be looking at ways in which you can earn this money. Some people might earn it on the side, as in not declare it, okay? Other people may find that they're able to travel because of work. There might be opportunities that support this through a company or an organization or somewhere that you didn't really consider that enables you to get that financial freedom as well. So I feel that you should have plenty of goals sitting around you, but money should not be an issue as far as this month is concerned, because you should be able to make it or find it, no trouble at all. Especially if you're traveling, because this is travels and goals and overseas and trips and journeys and so forth. So you're going to be finding it coming through all different quarters, okay, and all different types of people and experiences. The health and well-being. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands sitting here. Now, the Knight of Wands rules Sagittarius, which generally rules in and around the thighs, the sciatica and the liver, okay, and obviously indulgences as well. And because Sagittarius is sitting here in the health house, we're going to give it the 9th house, and the 9th house is all about those areas that I just spoke about: the liver, in and around the thigh area, the sciatica, and of course, you know, our indulgences. So this is about you being more proactive on getting that body back into working, okay, and feeling more metabolized. You may be finding yourself really getting yourself physically fit, and because of this, you may find yourself also looking at ways in which you can help yourself open to new experiences where betterment is concerned. You're taking a different attitude, a different approach. You're looking at things differently. And, you know, like all Sagittarius vibrations, it loves that sense of freedom to do what one wants to do. So you may be finding your attitude is exactly the same. So where your betterment and well-being is, Aquarius, you might be feeling a newfound sense of relief. Okay, I can do what I want, how I want to do it, but I just need to be proactive, to keep that attitude up. And by doing that, I can break those cycles and do exactly what I've said I always wanted to do, okay? So this is going to be important for your health and your well-being. Relationships, well, everyone is stating here with the Tower, which I have as change in reverse, is stating things in the present time. Your situation's not about your past, it's not about your future, it's about what's going on in your home, what's going in your personal environments right now. And what you may be finding is, even though you have said, listen, I can't wait until I move out from here, I can't wait until I've got this opportunity, I want to meet new people, I want this to change, I'm looking forward to having my own independence. Spirit says, well, hang on a minute, but the present problem still needs solving. So you're going to have to stay right where you are right now until you figure out what it is that you need to do to remedy the situation you're in. And by looking at that in a realistic term, you'll be able to make some very strong and decisive plans, which will give you that independence that you're looking for. But right now, your present situations or your present concerns are all about where you are right now. That's your family, that's your friendships, that's your personal life. Everything is sitting right there right now under your nose. And for those that are single and looking, this is telling you that you're in for a time where Spirit's just saying, well, look, you're not really making any progress, but you're not going backwards. You're in this kind of mediocre time emotionally. And therefore, while you're in that, just enjoy the moment. Just enjoy what's there for this present time. It doesn't have to be anything too extensive. You don't have to overextend yourself in order to be happy. Just make the best of what you've got right now. So you had quite a lot of cards drop out, and we're just going to check out what these are, okay? Because you have quite a complex reading this month. So we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Five of Wands in reverse, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Lovers card, we've got the Six of Cups in reverse, we've got the Five of Cups, we've got the Chariot in reverse, we've got the Nine of Wands, we have the Magician in reverse, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now, my very quick way of reading this would be telling you that you're going to be finding that there's quite a lot of frustrations around. You're going to need to get other people on board around you, okay? You're going to have to do the right thing. Morally, people are looking to you to do the right thing, so they're looking to you to make the right decisions. Don't give in to indecision. This is a marriage and commitment card, but it is also, if we look at this in a holistic approach, okay, it also means about returning to your faith, about having faith in situations. But you've been frustrated of late, and you may be finding that this has a lot about you re-establishing who you are, re-establishing your life. You may be finding that you're reconnecting with someone or something from your past. It could have been what you have felt that you should have had different morals about. It could be that you are finding yourself very much connected to, if you've been married before, previous marriages or previous relationships. And there's this love blossoming thing happening. So Spirit shows here that you have been going through a period of time in which you feel like you need to be doing the right thing by everybody, and you've been kind of in the bit of that emotional martyr. Don't go giving into the frustrations at the moment. You're trying to re-establish your life and your life goals. You might be reassessing everything that's on the table at the moment. You're trying to follow in your heart. You've been quite passionate about it. In the past, you've been through quite a lot of grief, and maybe you're going through that sense of healing again, and there could be someone or something that's very important to this. But you've taken a long way around solving some of these issues. Therefore, this is about you standing your ground but getting the right support, not becoming defensive and enabling others to help you through, but also not giving in to the frustrations. This is about you accepting that things may not be exactly as you had thought. The life may not have turned out exactly the way that you anticipated, but those frustrations are well and truly behind you now. You have a chance here to re-establish who you are, what you want, even though it's taken a few compromises, and you can clearly see
that this is about you putting your life into perspective. You've had 24 months, the last 2 years, to really get a lot of this together. You've written about it, you've talked about it, you've seen every opportunity, but you keep wasting time on indecision. You keep going back to something that brings up a complication or a grief or a frustration in your life, and therefore you give in to that and say, I can't make this change. Sometimes we have to be cruel to be kind, but we have to be kind to ourselves by understanding that we need to challenge ourselves to overcome things. We need to trust that the reason you're in the situation that you are is because you are still feeling that that's where your heart needs to be right now. And you may be finding you're really looking back over the past, you're grieving over things, you know you've made mistakes, but you wish you could have made changes. And for you to support this right now, Spirit's saying you're going to have to make some compromises. And those compromises could be where you are right now within your life. It could have a lot to do with your family. It could have a lot to do with your personal goals, your career path, your finances, all of these things. But Spirit says, you know what? Give it another 6 months and a lot of this indecision will be over and done with, because you'll be in a much better position within yourself. But to get to the heart of the matter, you have to deal with what's been hanging on to you in the past. And the only way you can do that is to make progress on being able to support the things that are supporting you right now and put that into perspective. Well, I thank you so much, everybody, and I hope this has helped. And I really do look forward to seeing how your October 2018 Tarotscopes turn out for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me.